Hey everyone, welcome to the very last video of 2025. It is a roundup of my monthly favorites. So we're only looking at December. I know there's lots of wrap-up videos happening now. We may get to those maybe next week, but right now let's finish out the year. So let's take a look at what my favorites were for the month of December. I'm gonna give you my top 5 or so in beauty, clothing, accessories, and lifestyle products. And if you wanna shop along with this video, there are a handful of places to find it. The easiest way is to just look underneath me, whether it's the text underneath the title, you can click show more, you can see the links there. If you look at the very first comment at the top of the comment section, that's from me. All the links are there. If any of these are on the YouTube shopping platform, there's icons and pictures and stuff. So all that, just check below. But I am really excited about this because first of all, let's start with beauty, which is how my channel started 15 and a half years ago. And let's start with a rediscovery of a very old favorite. So it's on my lips. So for beauty products, number one favorite is a rediscovery of the L'Oreal Color Reach lipstick, specifically in the shade Fairest Nude. Right here, I realize I'm looking very beige. This was not a coordinated effort. But if you're wanting to embrace that beige mom look, I have shied away from the more neutral, nudie toned lipsticks. I've been going far more pink or even burgundy lately. So I don't know what made me reach for this, but I threw it in with my Amazon order and the next thing you know, I fell all in love with this all over again. But I have updated it since I started wearing it in 2010. Yes. That first year of YouTube, I definitely was wearing this. I have added a couple of things. So first is this lip liner, which is not necessary, but I do think it adds a nice dimension and definitely adds to the wear time. It's the Ravie lip liner in the shade Honey, which is a shade I never reach for. It's more of a neutral brownie, cocoa-y shade, a little bit lighter, and it does give your lips a little bit of a contour too. I'm late to the party embracing the whole contouring with lip liner thing, but I'm starting to get it. You just kind of have to experiment with some colors. So this first, maybe fill in a little bit, then you do the lipstick. And then if you want a little bit of shine, I'll link this, but it's not a favorite yet. I've had it like a week and it was sent to me in PR, so I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. It's the Jouer Tinted Hydrating Lip Oil. I like it. Specifically, I just really like this shade. It's called Chantilly, and it's basically the same color as the L'Oreal lipstick, just in a lip oil form for just a little bit of shine. Absolutely not necessary. The lipstick itself is moisturizing enough on its own. Next is a collection of products from the same brand. So the brand is called Cyklar. I think that's how you say it. They're known for their body products, specifically their scented body products. And we're gonna start with the body wash. When I say this is the most amazing experience I have had in a shower, the scent on this. So I got this scent Santal, which is definitely more of a unisex scent. You'll understand when I show the rest of it later. So I use this, my husband uses this. I have found myself sniffing my arm in the shower while applying this. Just the scent lingers. It is incredible. I love that my husband is using this. I can't stop smelling him. I know that sounds incredibly weird, but that is the danger in this, is that anyone around you may want to just come up and bury their nose in your neck. It just smells incredible. And there are a lot of Santal scents out there. I've tried super expensive ones, more reasonable ones. This one is incredible. Now, they do make this scent in the next couple of products I'm going to share, but I picked a different scent. So next we have the, what do they call this specifically? The nutrient-rich body cream. So this I went with the vanilla scent because I wanted this for me. I didn't want to share it, and I feel like vanilla is a little more of a feminine scent. And this is what I've been using after I get out of the shower every day. It is so moisturizing. The scent layers really nicely with the body wash. I imagine that if I used the vanilla body wash, it would be even more amazing. Maybe next round. But not only is the scent incredible, but it just absorbs into the skin. It doesn't make me feel greasy. And there are skincare ingredients in this, like banana flower extract, niacinamide. Okay, that one I know. Prickly pear water, squalene or squalene, or however you pronounce it, shea butter, a couple other things. This is one Beauty Awards. This is one Beauty Awards. I can't get over how nice my skin feels. It's incredible. Then I went one step further and I ordered the body oil. Now, the one thing I don't love about this, it's glass. And after you pump out one round of it, now your hands are greasy. You pick this up again, there's a risk it's gonna shatter on the floor. So I wish this was in some kind of plastic, but this is their vitamin C body oil. I believe this also won some sort of award. And it has vitamin C, ectoin, squalene, a multi-oil blend, And this I use maybe just once a week in lieu of the body cream. My skin has never looked, felt, or honestly smelled better. They do make a perfume oil. It's nice. I have it. Didn't make the favorites list. I think you could skip that. Definitely highly recommend these products. Like, it's made me want to shower more. Next is a brand. So Make Beauty, I have mentioned a few times. It's a newer to me makeup brand, and I have been having a lot of fun with their products. First, I've shared this before, but they're multi-chromatic eyeshadow. So this one is in the shade Quartz. This one's new to me, and I have been applying this as a one and done. So very pigmented across the lid up to the crease, and then I blend it out. They come in a lot of other tones as well. They have warmer tones, they have more neutral tones, but I love this smoky kind of purpley quartz. Look at that. Look how pigmented that is just across the back of my hand. And if you sheer it out, it's really pretty for daytime. It's literally just one eyeshadow, you're done. I know I'm going on and on about the beauty products. I usually don't do a full-on beauty video, so this is my one time to get my love for beauty products in here. If you wanted to see a whole full-length beauty video, I think a lot of you didn't see this served up to you in your subscription list based on the views, so I will link, I think it's gonna be over here. I just did a Best of Beauty 2025, and I think another shade of this is in there. But what I also am really loving, it's not that exciting of a product, but the Make Beauty Concealer. I have since learned, I think this is Hailey Bieber's favorite concealer. That doesn't really mean anything to me because I'm 52 and I think she's in her 20s, so we probably have different needs. But as a 52-year-old, I can tell you that this is the most flawless, beautiful under eye concealer that I have used all over my face. So it's one of the few concealers that has worked well under my eyes and also on any kind of discoloration on my face. My shade I will put on the screen because I don't think I can read it. It's very tiny. I love how long it stays. I love how seamlessly it blends. It still looks like skin, so you're not gonna look photoshopped, but you are going to look the best you can look while still looking natural, and it does cover things nicely. I did also get the concealer brush. It's available for sale. It does not come with unless you order the bundle. And it's a nice heavy weight, and it does blend really, really nicely. It has a nice surface area to it, so it blends really quickly as well. Next, I want to talk about a blush palette, and a product that you're probably sick of hearing about because I've been raving about it. It's the Nars. Basically, let's just call it a cheek palette. It's a limited edition, so if you want to snag it, you probably are running out of time. These are beautiful, super wearable, very glowy. Love these. Now, I know that's a higher price point than a lot of you are comfortable spending on makeup. What's funny is I just got this about a week or so ago. It's from Pixi Beauty, and it's a collab with Hello Kitty. And there's a lot of overlap here. This is a much better price point, and you can see, hang on, let me get the other one open for you, that there is some overlap, and obviously even more options. The cool thing about the Pixi one is you can wear them on your eyes as well. See, to me, it's not just that the colors are very similar, but the effect is the same. So I'm actually wearing the Pixi Beauty, the glow you're seeing. That's what I'm wearing on my face. Didn't put on the Nars today. And then we have to talk about this hair tool if we're talking about beauty, because I've been raving about it all month. Still not sure how to exactly pronounce the brand. L'Ange Styling Air something. So it's like a 2-in-1. It's technically a flat iron. See the plates? But see all this curving here? You can actually curl your hair with a flat iron. Like, even if you've tried every tutorial and every other styling tool and it's never worked for you, this one is not on, but I will just demonstrate with how easily it glides through your hair. Look at this. I mean, it's crazy. And what's really nice is it has these air vents. If you turn the fan part on, you don't have to. It cools, it sends out cooling air as you're spinning it through your hair, so it helps the curl or wave set even better. I love this thing. I had no idea how, I've been using it. I even used it today to just straighten my hair really quickly. It's very, very handy. Okay, I've gone on and on about beauty. I'm in a beauty moment, I have to admit right now. Let's talk a little bit about some clothing, and I'm gonna scooch over so we can pop in some pictures. So, is this clothing? It is for me. It's the Quince Cashmere robe. I have been living in this. Pretty much come dinner time, I'm in my pajamas, I throw on the robe, and I live in it until I slide into bed. Like, I just love this thing. It's been restocked. It is a bestseller on Quince already. It is so luxurious. It is so... They don't have it in men's, but they do have it in women's. I love it. So yep, top of the list for clothing favorites. Next, I have this in 2 sizes and 2 colors. I'm calling this the Vintage Tweed Cardigan. I have it in a size extra small that I've been wearing more like an actual top. And then I have it in a size small, a little bigger, so it can fit over sweaters and stuff, that I've been wearing as a jacket. I have them in 2 different colors. I love them. I'm getting compliments constantly whenever I wear them. They're very unique. They're from Amazon, so super affordable. I just love everything about it. Very functional, pockets, the way the buttons go with the loop closure and the little toggles. It's just, I think it's so unique and it's so pretty. And the fact that it's from Amazon, that is just a bonus. I've been really into corduroy pants. And I have to admit something to you. I don't think I'm loving the cropped pants look anymore. At the moment, at least, I'm past it. But 2 full-length corduroy pants I've really been enjoying are first the Travis Mathew cotton corduroy pant, pictured here. They come in a few colors because it's a cotton corduroy blend. Although what else would corduroy be made out of? I don't know, but it's a lighter weight corduroy material. So if you live in a sort of warmer climate like I do, you get the nice look of corduroy without the extra weight of the corduroy. These drape really nicely. I can tell you they're gonna make your rear end look amazing, at least according to my husband and his input. I've been told that. Another pair that I really loved and wore just as much and more budget friendly are these J. Crew Factory Lizzie corduroy pants. Sadly, they are showing that they are sold out on the website, but what I've learned from J. Crew Factory is that is usually temporary and eventually they bring it back within days, sometimes weeks. So follow me on Instagram. If it pops back up, I'll let y'all know there. Next is this faux fur collar coat. I love it. I feel like a diva in this thing. Love wearing it over sweats. This is another one. I shared it. It went out of stock. It came back. I don't know if it's still in stock. I'm linking it here. As I'm sitting here right now, it's in stock and it's marked down to $100. I believe it was originally $250, so great deal if you can grab it. I have it in my regular size, extra small. I did find one kind of similar option in color and style, and I'll link it below, and that one's only $68, so it's a good deal as well. But I just love that look. Whether you get this one specifically or you have one in your closet, get that faux fur oversized wrap coat out. They take anything you've got on to the next level. And then next, you know, it's the holiday season, and so we're getting some cool gifts, and this is super bougie, and it's definitely for a niche audience, but I did find a slightly less expensive option. So I will insert a picture at some point, but this is almost ridiculous. But I am telling you the truth. I'm sharing what my actual favorite things are. And sometimes it's a $7 lipstick and sometimes it's a $160 sweatshirt. Yes, I said it. Okay, so it's this sweatshirt. It's reversible. So it's like a 2-in-1. Does that make it better? It doesn't. It is so soft. And here's why it is so special to me and why I'm like, yep, if this is in your budget, snatch this up. It is silk and cotton. So it's not your typical bulky, heavy, overheating type sweatshirt. It's silk in here. It's so soft. It's much less bulky. You still get the warmth, but not the super warmth. So if you're like me, like I said, and it's not quite as cold as everywhere else, these are amazing. And then I also got the coordinating sweatpants that are $170. I'm sorry, but they are amazing. I love them. And I also like the style. It's a slightly cropped sweatshirt, not so much that it's showing my belly, but it just doesn't make me look like this big gray blob. It does come in other colors. Now, Lily Silk makes a very similar option. The advantages there are twofold. One, slightly less expensive. The sweatshirt is $99, and then the sweatpants are $129. So the good news is Lily Silk is constantly having sales. As I'm filming this, they're 20% off of that, so that's better. The other advantage is that the top is not cropped. It's just a normal crew neck sweatshirt. So if you didn't want the cropped option, I think the Lily Silk will be a better way to go for you. Now, if you can find me a silk cotton combo sweatshirt and sweatpants that's even less expensive, please let us all know in the comments. That would be fantastic. And on that note, let's get over to accessories. So I've been sharing these nonstop. These are my current favorite sunglasses, especially this time of year when it's a little more cloudy than not, and I still want to wear sunglasses. My eyes are super sensitive to sunlight. I love these. I just think they're so fun. They are more expensive than my usual Amazon options, but they're not like Ray-Ban or designer. You know, they're under $100. They come in lots of lens and frame color combos. These are the pink and brown option. I wish I had a discount code for you. I'm gonna try, but so far I've not been successful in that. But I love these. They're also incredibly lightweight, which I really, really like. Next are these earrings, and I will insert a close-up because obviously they're in my ear right now. But when you see these on the website, you might think, wow, those are gonna be like a statement earring. No, they're super delicate, this little collection of pave crystals going down, and then a tiny little pearl. And I believe that these are also 20% off. At least I hope they still are by the time that it goes up. You can wear these for a very dressy thing. You can wear them for every day. I love them, and incredibly, incredibly lightweight. Next accessory favorite is this statement pendant necklace, I think they're calling it. I've worn this over and over and over. You've seen this in so many videos and so many pictures, and it's really, really budget friendly, and it makes a statement without being too much. It looks great. Like, it would kind of work. Kind of wanted to work with this neckline a little more, but it would work in here because another thing I like about it is that you can adjust how low you want it to go. Looks great layered on top of a crew neck, underneath an open blouse, just really lots of options. And I've linked to the exact version I have, but on that link, there are several other versions if you want to look around and see one that you like better. I've talked about these a lot, but I have to admit, they're probably my most worn accessory this time of year. These are loafer slippers, and they're on my feet more often than they're not. Every single day, multiple times a day. We're solidly in slipper season. If you need a pair, look no further. These are amazing. And then the last accessory is something I ordered at the end of November, and it's a purse charm, they're calling it. And you're like, okay, great, Marnie, what is this? So all you have to do is pop your phone out of the case, like so. Isn't my case fun? I love this. I probably should have included this. So you just take this weird little piece of plastic with a little loop on it. You put that in your case, stick the loop out through where the charging cord would go, and you pop your phone back in, and then you have this little guy hanging out where you put your charging cord, but there's still room for your actual charging cord, and then you put this thing back on. And now you have like a little wristlet attached to your phone, and it works with any case that you have. And it's just great for, you know, hands-free type. I can loop it like this on my wrist. Even just keeping it on when it's in your purse, it's easier to find your phone with this thing hanging off of it. There are lots of different combinations on the link I'm about to share. Mine is, I think, pearls and like a clear crystal thing. I figure it just goes with everything. I love this thing. It makes the phone a lot more user friendly. And that can kind of segue into the lifestyle products. So you know that I have been using ruggable rugs for a very long time. I have dogs. They don't always make it outside. They're senior citizens. These things happen. But I stopped using them for a while because they came with that 2-layer option. So the top layers, the top that you throw in the washing machine, and then there was a Velcro piece with basically like the backing underneath. And it was a pain in the you-know-what to put that thing back together, unless you had like the 2x3 size. It was insane. And I gave up, and I tried other washable rugs. Well, Ruggable has reformulated, so to speak, and now it's all one piece, no more of that pulling apart. So I just got a new one. It's a 4x6 one, no, 5x7. And the color is called Sarah Blue Quartz, and I have it out in my foyer. I actually also have the same pattern in my family room. The 5x7 version can fit in your front load washing machine. It's such a great option for a foyer rug. People are gonna come in with wet feet, muddy feet, etc. So easy to wash. I love it. Next is this extra large heating pad. I'm just gonna pop a picture in. I've raved about this one as well. We don't necessarily need the house completely heated at night, but I do get chilly, especially as I'm watching TV. So I love putting this down on myself and just like kind of draping it down the length of my body and cranking it up. It is not waterproof, but it is washable, and I learned that the hard way when I tried putting it down for Wrigley, our Westie, to see if he'd like laying on it, and he promptly decided that he would rather mark it than lay on it. And yes, it is machine washable. Speaking of dogs that pee on things, if you didn't want to pull up your whole rug and throw it in the washing machine, or maybe you don't have a Ruggable, we loaned out, and by loan, I mean we gave our Bissell steam cleaner to our older son and his fiance because they have dogs that, you know, dogs do things. And then we didn't have one. And I was like, you know what? We still need some kind of fabric cleaner. And they have come out with the mini version. Look how little this is. We don't have a lot of storage in our house, so I love how tiny this is. And I just had to share it because it's a favorite. I wish it wasn't a favorite. I wish I didn't need it, but I do, and I love it. And as of right now, it is seriously marked down, so I just thought I would share it. Another December lifestyle product, I will pop in some pictures. This faux garland. I ordered these for the first time this year. If you order them now after Christmas, they are deeply discounted. They have added such an extra level to my holiday decor. I have it on my mantle. I have them running down my staircase. I actually took one and ran it down the middle of our dining room table and placed stuff around it. Just so many things you can do with it. It feels so realistic without the mess of shedding needles everywhere. Grab them now so you can get them at almost half off, and then you'll have them for next year. I might order a couple more because there's some more places I would have put them if I had had them at the time. So I'm going to grab them. And then lastly, I hope this is still available. December in San Antonio is quite mild. It's a really great time of year to hang out outside, which is odd, I know, but our summers are unbearable. And I finally picked up this outdoor sectional that comes with a dining table from Walmart. As I'm filming this, it's on clearance, so it's over $200 off, but that also means I don't know how much longer it's available. Hopefully it's still around for you. I love it. It feels so expensive. The cushions are nice and deep and thick. You do have to put it together, which I made my husband do, so I don't know how hard that was. It comes with a dining table that's really lightweight, so if you need to move it away or pull it out of the way, it's easily moved. It comes with an ottoman that tucks in under the table. It comes with covers for all of the furniture. Even at full price for what it is, it's an amazing deal. Over $200 off. It's around 500 and something. I can't remember. It's in the 500s. A great price for outdoor furniture. And that, my friends, is the last of my favorites for 2025. Thank you for hanging out with me this year. Whether you've been here for all 15 plus years or you just found me in this video, I'm so glad that you chose to take time out of your day to hang out with me. It's been a good year, and I hope that it has been a good year for you regardless. I hope next year is even better for everyone who is watching this. So Happy New Year. I hope you celebrate it safely and with the people that you want to be with and that you love, and I will see you next year. Bye.